Yeah, excuse me. 3 tough matches, 3 great opportunities to build our resume. Northern Iowa is always a great MVC team. They've won it the last few years, picked to win it this year. Rice, again, always in contention for their conference championship. And then Louisville, who is obviously top 5. And I think, the Rice UNI matches are such great matches to play. Anytime we're playing teams that win a lot of matches, those are great opportunities to build the resume. But both are very, very good. And we cannot start looking to Louisville. We've got to take it one match at a time.
You just played a 5-setter in maybe one of the toughest environments in the country, probably, and you basically have a rest, recovery, prep day, a travel day, and then it's game day again.
Yeah.
How challenging of a task is this going to be for your team's just mental fortitude to have to just forget a 5-setter that didn't go your way and then get ready for 3 NCAA tournament quality teams?
Yeah. No doubt those are real things. I mean, Nora and Kinder had to be up at 4:30 a.m. to go to clinicals till 5 p.m. today. So, I mean, these guys are student athletes. People are making up labs today. So we're not going to have everyone at practice today. We're resting some people. So, I think the big thing is you want to get them in a good mental frame of mind. We're playing good volleyball. We're not playing perfect volleyball. We can talk to them about things. We can, hone in on a couple things, I think. But really it's about how do we utilize video right now? How do we look at things and say, hey, let's try this rather than this? But this is not a time where we are spending time working on dropping a thumb, right? We just don't have the bandwidth right now to do that. But we're writing those notes, so when we do get back into the gym next week, and then as we get into conference season, when we have a more regular training schedule, that we'll hone into those things. And after the match last night, as upset as I was, and then an hour later, as I got off the bus, I said to the team, okay, I've bounced. We got to move on. That we knew with the schedule we were going to lose some matches, and how it's not about winning every match right now. It's about preparing to play well down the stretch.
I'm sure you guys were kind of building the program. There was a point where you were like, we took a set from Nebraska. When do you think that switch flipped where you were like, man, we should have won that, or whatever it might be? You guys had a couple of 5-setters over the past few years. When do you think that switch flipped?
Specifically for Nebraska, or just really good teams?
Yeah, for you. For Nebraska.
For Nebraska? I don't know, John. I think, we expect to win every match that we step on the court this year, and we've had that mentality for the last few years. So I would say, I think sometimes you're beat by a team. And there's teams that, I can think of a couple NCAA matches that I thought, okay, we can take this thing. And then we got out there and I thought the team beat us that night. And so that's happened sometimes when we've played Nebraska. And I thought Nebraska played really well. I thought they were better than what we'd seen on film so far this year. Beeson, who has struggled, had a breakout night, looked in old form. So some of those things, I thought they were a good, other than set 4, I thought they were a very good team last night. And the takeaway is, all right, we know we can go toe-to-toe with these teams, and now we got to do it for 3, 4, 5 sets, whatever's necessary.
What's it like scouting your daughter to maybe exploit some things, or
It was funny because I was watching just about an hour ago, and I was like, oh! And Angie's like, Are you grousing about your daughter? And I said, yeah, that was a bad set. And so, it is kind of fascinating. Even writing notes, I'll write setter or number, and I'm writing Reese does this, so it's a different experience, but I'm excited. I'm excited for both of us. I think she's excited, and obviously we hope to win that match. And we hope they play well all season, as you can imagine as a parent.
What's that going to be like for you, kind of sharing the court with her again on
Friday? Yeah. I think fun, if we're not winning, it won't be fun. I'm sure she feels the same way. I mean, we're both pretty competitive people, but I think we're excited to see each other. I think she's ready to, Eric and her littlest sister are going with us. I think she's ready to see some family. So all those things that every parent deals with and every kid is, she loves it there, but at points she misses her family. So, I mean, those are all normal college experiences, and we're going through it too.
The visualization training has been kind of an maybe underreported part of what you've built here. The fact that you're going to go play 3 really high-level matches at what you hope is your destination at some point, is there anything to that experience beyond just what's going to happen between the lines?
Sure. I think we do visualize a lot, and we sometimes do some visualization of either the path to the Final Four, getting to the Final Four, and once we see the facility, that will be much more real for them as we do that. Good?
Any other questions?
I think so, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
We asked you a bunch of Nebraska boys last night.
John, what's your first question?
It's simple this week.
Okay.
Favorite Girl Scout cookie and why?
Thin Mint. I like to crush it and put it in ice cream.
Wow.
There you go.